Hello, this is Seth Winning, and welcome to another AFI 100 Greatest American Film List Review. Today, we're going to talk about something like it hot. Something like hot is a sex comedy, a 1959 sex comedy, so it's not really that overt. And it's slapsticky, it's very funny. I would watch this again and again and again. There's some films that I will watch over and over and never get tired of, and it never wears on me. It occupies the 14th slot in the 1998 list and the 22nd slot in 2007 list. As I said before, it's a 1959 film. Basically, it's a sex comedy under the guise of a gangster film. And the characters are Jerry and Joe, who are musicians. They're like rhythm section musicians, like bass and viola. And they witness the St. Valentine's Day Massacre in Chicago, where all these people were gunned down in the garage by Capone. But his name in the film is Spats Colombo. So they have to flee Chicago, and they go to the agents and they get an offer to play with an all-girl band who are going to be resorts in Florida to entertain the rich people. And so in order to do that, they dress and drag, and it becomes one big Marx Brothers film from there. And of course, fronting the band is Marilyn Monroe. Who else could it be? You know, who has the captivating screen presence that Monroe has. And all of her films were basically sex comedies. 70-year itch. That the famous scene with the dress blowing up. This one has a famous song. It's I Want to Be Loved by You Alone. You hear it all the time. I hear it. It's very. So that, to me it sounds a little like Betty Boop, but it's just one of those songs that you know you've heard before. Basically, this film is structured like it's a Billy Wilder film. Billy Wilder also did Sunset Boulevard, which I've reviewed before, and he did films like Sabrina, the original Sabrina, not the 1995, Harrison Ford, Randy Kinnear, Julia Ormond film. That's another film that I can watch over and over and over again. Either version. It's just fun. It's also got a bit of 12th Night in it. In 12th Night, we have a love triangle. And it's comprised of Viola, Arsenio, and Olivia. Viola wants Arsenio. Arsenio doesn't want Viola. Arsenio wants Olivia, but Olivia doesn't want him. So they go round and round and round until basically things work themselves out. But it's something like it hot. Slightly different because Arsenio is split into two characters. So Viola would be Tony Curtis, who plays Joe. Olivia is Jack Lemmon, who plays Jerry, where he's like, I don't want love, I just want money. Viola is, I think I want money, but actually what he wants is love. And the Arsenio character, on the female side, it's Marilyn Monroe, who plays Sugar. She only wants money in the beginning, but she ends up falling for love. And on the male side, it's Osgood Fielding. Fielding played by Joey Brown, not to be confused with Joe Turner and Tony Curtis's character. So Osgood Fielding is a rich guy, and he just, he wants something because he has money, and he has a yacht. Jerry, Jack Lemmon, ends up falling for Osgood Fielding even though it's two men, and he just wants security, he doesn't want love and it works because it's a slapstick comedy in the vein of the Marx Brothers, like I said before, cross-dressing people, and it's not a social comedy because, back in 1959, there were no gay people, they were, but they were all in the closet, and no, everyone knew, nobody talked about it because definitely they had a taboo. You couldn't even discuss sex at my grandfather's dinner table, whereas today it would be, more commonplace to discuss everything. So it's basically a Shakespearean slapstick comedy with, I want to be loved by you. Marilyn Monroe just doing what she does, captivating the camera eye and the screen and everyone's attention. And it's something, as I said before, it's something I like. I watch over and over again. I guess it's because there's no real risk like today's film, and today's films, for me, when I'm watching one, there's inevitably, there's always a part where the action drops off, and I don't really like it because it just falls flat and just nothing happens or just drags, and then it picks up. And the films that I like the most never drag. I think it has to do with some of these films like this. Films Something Like It Hot. It's structured on the 4-10 post idea of writing a screenplay or writing a novel or whatever, where you have 4 characters and you have their wants, needs, and desires, and you just put them in different situations and you mix them up, and it seems to go on forever, and it always is interesting versus a plot where you have a timeline and say by page 7 you have to be into the movie, and in this film, 10 post idea is you got Tony Curtis, Marilyn Monroe, Joey Brown, and Jack Lemmon. Jack Lemmon doesn't want love, he wants money. Joey Brown's Osgood Fielding wants love, he has money. And Marilyn Monroe wants money, but secretly she wants love, and Tony Curtis also wants money, and secretly he wants love. So when you mix these people up, and you have some cross-dressing, 2 characters two characters cross-dressing. Sometimes Tony Curtis is dressed as Osgood Fielding, and he's using a different name to try and woo Marilyn Monroe. And most of the time, Jack Lemmon is, Daphne. He's cross-dressing, and they're both mixing it up, and so it's part 12th Night, part Marx Brothers. It's all fun, and I can watch this film just all day long. It's really funny and heartfelt at some points, and there's a little bit of danger. There's not too much danger because it's a Billy Wilder film, except for Sunset Boulevard, where there was a lot of danger. So I would say you see this film. It's great. If you like these videos, like and subscribe, and I'll give you more. Have a good day.